Most people will never reach their potential, not because they are incapable, but because they are unwilling to confront themselves. They live in denial. They lie to themselves daily. They pretend they have time. They pretend they're trying. They pretend they're serious. They say they want success, but they don't want the sacrifice required to earn it. They say they want greatness, but they choose comfort. They demand results, but refuse discipline. And every day they make that choice, they bury their future a little deeper. The truth is harsh. You are not owed anything. Life does not care about your feelings, your hopes, or your dreams. The world rewards discipline and punishes weakness. If you don't impose structure on yourself, life will impose suffering on you. Not because life is cruel, but because consequences are real. A person without discipline is a person without control. Without discipline, you become a slave to impulses, distractions, emotions, and excuses. You wake up each day reacting instead of creating. You watch others achieve what you want, while you watch time slip away like sand through your fingers. You know exactly what you need to do to change your life, yet you don't do it. That's the most brutal truth. Lack of knowledge isn't stopping you. Lack of discipline is. You say you're tired, but you scroll for hours. You say you don't have time, but you waste it daily. You say you want success, but your actions say otherwise. You think the problem is circumstances, or other people, or bad luck. But the problem is the person in the mirror. You are your own obstacle. You are the architect of your suffering. Discipline is the ability to do what must be done, even when you don't want to do it. Especially when you don't want to do it. A disciplined person does not negotiate with their mind. They do not wait for motivation. They do not wait for the perfect moment. They act. They take responsibility. They build habits that turn effort into identity. They understand that every action is a vote for the type of person they become. You either build strength or you build regret. There is no neutral. Discipline is not punishment. It is the highest form of self-respect. It is choosing long-term fulfillment over short-term indulgence. It is sacrificing ease for meaning. It is the rejection of weakness. Most people avoid discipline because it demands confrontation. Confrontation with laziness, fear, insecurity, and mediocrity. It exposes the truth about who you really are. It reveals whether you are a leader of your own life or a passenger in it. You say you want success. Prove it. You say you want a stronger body. Then honor the commitment. You say you want wealth. Then work relentlessly. You say you want respect. Then earn it. You say you want happiness, then build the habits that produce it. Desire is meaningless without discipline. Wishes change nothing. Action changes everything. People love to talk about potential, but potential means nothing. Cemeteries are full of potential, full of people who waited, people who postponed, people who thought they had more time, people who could have been great, but weren't, because they failed to act. Potential without discipline rots into regret. The greatest pain in life is not gloves. It is looking back and carrying you wealthy years of your life on excuses, distractions, and comfort. Discipline is the antidote to regret. It is the weapon against chaos. It is the armor against suffering. And the most powerful part? It is available to anyone.
You don't need talent to be disciplined. You don't need luck. You don't need permission. All you need is a decision. Ask yourself honestly, why aren't you living the life you want? Why aren't you already where you want to be? It is not because you are incapable. It is because you tolerated your own weakness. You allowed procrastination to control you. You allowed fear to silence you. You allowed comfort to poison you. And here's the truth most people never admit. You chose easy over progress. You chose later over now. And every time you did, you built the habit of quitting. And quitting has become your identity. But identity is not permanent. You can rebuild. You can reinvent. You can rise. Every disciplined action repairs what you have destroyed. Every commitment kept rewires who you are. Discipline is not something you suddenly find. It is something you build, brick by brick, day by day. It requires small, consistent, unglamorous work. It requires saying no when everyone else says yes. It requires doing what is necessary, not what is comfortable. Your life changes when you stop waiting and start working. When you stop wishing and start doing. When you stop being a victim and start being responsible. Your life changes the moment you stop negotiating with weakness. Greatness begins when excuses end. Understand this. The price of discipline is always paid up front. The price of regret is paid forever. Discipline hurts now. Regret destroys later. The pain of discipline lasts minutes. The pain of regret lasts a lifetime. There are two paths in front of you. One is easy, smooth, comfortable, popular, and it leads to emptiness, resentment, bitterness, and failure. The other is difficult, lonely, demanding, and it leads to strength, respect, power, and freedom. The path you walk will not be chosen by your words. It will be chosen by your actions. What you do today matters more than what you say you will do tomorrow. The clock is ticking. Time is not waiting.
Your potential is fading with every excuse. Every second wasted is stolen from your future. No one is coming to save you. No one will do the work for you. No one will force you to change. This is your responsibility, your fight, your life. You either rise now or you fall forever. And the question that matters most is this: will you continue living as the weaker version of yourself, or will you become who you were meant to be? If you want discipline, start today. Start now. Choose action over avoidance. Choose effort over comfort. Choose strength over weakness. Become the person you expect yourself to be. Earn your own respect. Earn your future. Because in the end, there are only two types of people: those who choose discipline and those who choose regret. Those who build a life and those who watch others live it. Those who become and those who merely dream.